This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. The fall weather has been perfect for anglers to get out and frolic on local lakes and streams. On Lake Cumberland, water temperatures are running in the low 70s. Fishing has been slow lately, but some anglers are having success. Largemouth bass are starting to move shallower into the backs of the creeks following the shad, and the anglers have been having success using topwater baits. Smallmouth bass are being picked up on main lake points, hitting on deep diving crankbaits. With cooling water temperatures, crappie fishing should start to heat up in the main tributaries, so try fishing around cover and standing timber using minnows and jigs. In the dam area, we have good dissolved oxygen down to 45 feet, so if you're looking to target striper, fish in the 40 to 50 foot range down in that area. Also, we have a habitat project ongoing in the Fishing Creek area. A map can be found on the website at fw.ky.gov and search for lakes with fish attractors. On the Cumberland tailwater, water temperatures are running in the low 60s. A few nice trout have been caught on the tailwater the last few weeks, and with recent stockings of 15-inch rainbow trout, expect to find several in the slot. Trout stocking is also underway across the state. In this area, rainbow trout have recently been stocked in the following lakes: Burt T. Combs, Beulah, Cannon Creek, and Wood Creek Lake. In addition, trout have been stocked in Beaver Creek, Elk Springs, and Clear Creek. These streams are part of the seasonal catch and release program, so only artificial baits can be used and trout must be immediately released in these streams. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
Hi, this is Eric Cummins with your Southwest Kentucky Fishing Report. Fish are frolicking with cooling water temperatures on lakes and streams. Barren River Lake is falling at about half a foot a day. Lake is turned over except for that lower lake section near the dam. Water temps are running in the mid-60s with bass fare on a variety of baits from topwaters, crankbaits to soft plastics. Crappie likewise have been best in those upper halves of the lake arms with jigs and minnows. Again, fishing is best for both in the upper two-thirds of the lake, really from Bailey's Point up. Green River Lake water levels are holding steady. Lake is still in turnover mode in that lower third of the lake, with your best fishing above Corbin's Bend and Lone Valley. And similar to Barren, bass are taking a variety of baits, and crappie are good both with jigs and or minnows. Upper parts of the lake in the Robinson and Green River arms are running in the low 60s, with the feeder creeks coming in the upper 50s. Smaller and shallower lakes like Metcalfe County Lake, Briggs Lake in Logan County, and West Fork Drakes near Franklin have turned over. Larger and deeper lakes like Fagan Branch and Mill Creek Lake in Tompkinsville are still turning over. So your best bets for stable water conditions are those smaller lakes. Cumberland tailwater is fishing good with a variety of baits, but if wanting to wade or use paddlecraft, be sure you check out those USGS gauges at Brownsville or Rowena to give yourself a gauge of the water levels. As always, good luck and good fishing, and be sure your life jacket's got your back.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with an update from the Northwestern District. Rough River Lake is about 5 feet below summer pool and dropping around 7 inches per day. Water temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s. Largemouth bass are holding in 2 to 8 feet of water. Deeper chunk rock or ledges were holding some of the bigger fish. Bass were also holding on boat docks that had at least 3 feet of water under them. There are quite a few hybrid striped bass chasing shad from Indian Valley down to the State Park Marina. Cast shad imitating baits, silver spoons, or spinners on main lake points, at the creek mouths, and along windswept banks. Crappie fishing tends to just be fair during the drawdown. Fish can be anywhere from 1 to 15 feet deep on both rock and woody structure. Brush piles that are underwater today will not be in a few days, so be mobile and hit these shallower spots in the next week or so. We did see some really nice 10 to 12 inch crappie while conducting black bass surveys this week. Nolin River Lake is just over 3 feet below summer pool. Discharge has increased quite a bit, and the lake is dropping around a foot per day. Water temps are in the mid to upper 60s. Smaller largemouth bass and spotted bass are holding tight to shore, but the bigger largemouth are a bit offshore in 5 to 15 feet of water. Some of those fish are just suspended and not holding around any type of structure. Again, steeper rocky banks and ledges are holding lots of fish. Crappie fishing is fair with fish 5 to 16 feet deep on standing timber and brush. At Lake Malone, bass fishing is fair. We saw lots of slot fish, those 12 to 15 inchers, with a few larger fish mixed in. Water willow with a 4 to 6 foot drop off held lots of fish. Creature baits, swim baits, and shad or crayfish imitating baits and medium to shallow running crankbaits are good choices this time of year. At Carpenter and the Kingfisher Lakes, bass are hanging 2 to 7 feet deep on woody structure. Soft plastic worms and creature baits are very good options this time of year. We also collected some very nice red ear sunfish at Carpenter and New Kingfisher. We saw multiple fish at and around and over 11 inches with some really nice fish weighing in at over a pound. There are also saugeye in Carpenter Lake that range from 8 to 26 inches. Bass and crappie tackle along with live bait can pick up a saugeye. Just remember there's a 14-inch minimum size limit in effect on those fish. Trout were stocked in Finns Lakes in Owensboro, Litchfield, and Madisonville this week, along with Sandy Watkins Park in Hebbardsville. Remember the limit for trout is not the same everywhere. Finns Lakes have a 5 fish per angler per day limit, and Sandy Watkins Park has an 8 fish per angler per day limit. White, gold, or black inline spinners, blue fox minnow spins, or small live bait presentations are great options. We will be on the water the next few weeks conducting more fish surveys. If you see our boats, nets, or floats marking research nets, please fish and navigate with caution. The weather has been great to get out and frolic around outdoors, so take advantage of it while you can and get out and enjoy some great hunting or fishing opportunities. Good luck and stay safe.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state, we stocked rainbow trout. Rainbow trout were stocked in Lake Montgomery, Mike Miller Park Lake, Cass Creek Lake, Rotary Park Lake, Boone Tract 6 Acre Lake, Upper and Lower Sportsman's Lake, Cave Run Lake Tailwaters, Eagle Lake, Big Candy Creek, Laurel Creek, Grayson Lake Tailwaters, Little Sandy East Fork, Fish Pond, Fish Trap Lake Tailwaters, Russell Fork, Burt Combs Lake, Wayman Morris Park Lake, Panther Creek Park Lake, Yellow Creek Park Lake, Madisonville City Park Lake, Sandy Watkins Park Lake, James D. Beeville Park Lake, Lake Mingo, Southland Church Lake, Whitehall Park Lake, Beaver Creek, Elk Springs, Wood Creek Lake, and Mill Creek Lake. Good luck fishing and stay safe.